Welcome to What's Cooking on the Dan.
Join Get Fit for the first cooking show in the Dan River region.
Learn how to move, eat, and live healthy with this week's guest,
Big Brothers, Big Sisters, John Gistrap.
Stay healthy and fit,
Dan River region.
To learn more about our recipes, please join us at What's Cooking on the Dan at Facebook and Twitter.
And check out our website at getfitdanriver.org. Hey there, folks. Welcome to What's Cooking on the Dan. I'm Stephanie Ferrugia.
And I'm C.G. Moore.
And we're with Get Fit Dan River Region, and we have a spectacular episode planned for y'all today. We're going to be running all over the place, so keep up with us. We're going here, there, and everywhere around town, but we could not do it without some very special guests that we have with us right now, and then later on. We have Shayla and Takai, who are with Big Brothers, Big Sisters. They are littles. And CG is actually Takai's big. So they are going to talk to us about all kinds of fun things that they do together. Exercise, they cook together, so I'm not going to spoil all the secrets. We're going to get in here and cook, but before we get started on these fantastic sugar cookies with white icing, actually not white icing, we're getting a little festive. It is, it's red. What am I talking about? I don't know my colors. Before we get started and dabbling in all the sugar and butter and all that kind of good stuff that we are not taking out of our cookies, because at Get Fit, we believe in telling you how to add good things into your recipes or onto your plate rather than taking things off. So we want to tell you what you can do, not what you can't do. So when you're working in the kitchen, it is such a good idea, whether you're by yourself or with other people, particularly children, to have a healthy snack on hand. Now, a lot of people will put, like apples or oranges out and not peel them or slice them first, but to make them more appealing to you in the kitchen and very easy to just access, we've gone ahead and we've peeled some oranges. And the girls have actually been munching on these, getting ready to tape, and so they are going to continue, I'm sure. So ladies, have at it. Enjoy those oranges. But Shayla, hang just a minute. Shayla and I are going to work on the dry ingredients over here for our cookies because you always want to start with that. So, Miss Shayla, don't worry. There's enough to hang back. What we've done is we have put an 1/8 of a teaspoon of salt and a 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder in our dish, and we are going to add our flour. Now, we have gone out on a limb here and tried something new. Instead of using the bleached all-purpose flour, we are using the unbleached all-purpose flour. Less processing, less bleaching, and a little bit better for you. So, you going to do the honors, Miss Shayla?
Yes.
Okay. Shayla, I've already popped the top for you, is going to give us 2.5 cups of flour. So, she is going to be my knife assistant. And look at this pro here. Go ahead and shave it off. That's what you want to do, is make it level with your measuring cup. So that's 1. Get that second one in there, Miss Shayla. You are so good at that. All right, we got 2, and now we have our 1/2 cup over here. You are so exact. Look at that, folks. Do you like to get in the kitchen, Shayla?
Sometimes.
You do? What do you like to do with your big?
Sometimes we'll bake cookies, or we'll go down to the river and we'll feed the ducks.
Oh, feed the ducks at the river. The river is awesome, isn't it? So much fun. And so you bake some cakes and cookies. So
we bake cookies. We make like Halloween cookies, chocolate chip cookies, and gingerbread cookies.
Oh, awesome. So you've been in the kitchen quite a bit then.
And we've made pizza before.
Made pizza. All right. Well, see, and you want to always try to add some fruits or some, well, not fruit on your pizza, but some vegetables on your pizza. Did you do that, Miss Shayla?
No, something's wrong with the phone.
Next time she will. We'll throw that one back in.
What we have here, we're going to use a cup of sugar, 10 tablespoons of unsalted butter, and we have 2 eggs here, egg whites, and some vanilla. So the first thing we're going to do, would you like to do the honors? Okay, these ingredients will really make the cake, really make the cookie real good. They were talking about cakes over there, so I got my mind on cakes. So let's tell them about our experience with making the cake. You want to talk about that? Remember we made a cake? We made a birthday, like a confetti cake, right? And can you tell the people what happened with that? You want to tell them? You want me to tell them? I would be embarrassed to tell them too. Well, with that,
a very good story.
Yes, it is. Real quick with that story, we went in. Okay, we was like, okay, we're gonna make a cake one Saturday. So we make a cake. We get all our ingredients, and guess what? We didn't have. You know what we didn't have? We had no measuring utensils at all.
Oh my.
So you can probably imagine what the cake turned out. How did it turn out?
It turned out good.
Good, because what? We're good cooks. We eyeballed everything, and the cake turned out real delicious, just to let everyone know. So we are really good cooks, just to let everybody know. But today, we're actually going to use measurements. All right, so we got our butter in here. We have our sugar and our eggs. The last ingredient we need is our vanilla. Can you help me out with that? Okay, we're going to use 1.5 teaspoons. All right. Thank you to Kai for assisting me with that. Put that in. All right, and we want to mix that around. I'm gonna let you do the honors. Put that on too. All right, I think you got it. All right, so we have that mixing. Does it look good? I think that's good. All right, let's take that down, and we're gonna let Shayla and Miss Stephanie, we're gonna let them come over and put their ingredients in, and then we'll be ready to put those cookies in the oven.
In just a little bit after the girls finish,
Wrong way.
we are going to send the girls on to the party, and we have Mr. John Gistrap from Big Brothers Big Sisters. He's the executive director. He and his little are going to be here in the kitchen making some guys cookies. So the girls have gotten a little competitive over here with theirs, and everything's looking pretty good.
Yeah, it's looking
Where's the
good.
pan? The cookie sheet.
Right there in front of Miss CG.
Excellent. We have two.
Okay.
We're gonna roll it up. Do we roll it up or just put it on there so it's lumpy?
We're just
Well,
going to spoon it out.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you all
Can we roll
some,
it? So we'll be
and you're gonna spoon it out, and you're gonna make you
Okay.
all some cookies.
You want to roll it? That's a great idea.
So it's like round and smooth.
And so while the girls are doing this, let us just go ahead and tell you that if you would like to make these cookies and use cookie cutters, all you need to do, now the girls are doing a great thing here. They're going to go ahead and roll them up so that our cookies come out nice and round and pretty instead of lumpy and bumpy. But if you want to use those cookie cutters, be sure to split the dough ball in half, wrap it in some saran wrap, and stick it in the fridge for an hour. And that way the dough will actually firm up, and it'll be much easier to roll out and cut. Now, before you roll out your dough, make sure that you flour your surface. Otherwise, that dough is going to make a big sticky mess. But this is a wonderful way to do it. It's a quick way to do it. I'll tell you what, girls, you have got the hang of this. Okay, so Takai, what grade are you in?
Fifth.
5th grade. And what about you, Miss Shayla?
Sixth.
5th and 6th grade. We got a middle schooler and an almost middle schooler. Is that right? Oh, well, I'll tell y'all what. You may have a future here in the kitchen, because I think y'all are rolling it up, and a dash and a pinch and a sprinkle of this, and
It's looking good.
it's looking
It's
good.
looking real good.
Actually, can we make a big monster cookie?
Sure, make a big monster cookie. Who's
It's
that one
gonna
going to go to?
It's good. We're gonna kind of split that one in half.
Okay.
Like we need.
All right.
Or it might go to
Somebody
Santa.
might fight over that monster cookie when they.
We're
I think we should make it for Santa.
Yeah,
How
that's
about
what I
that?
was just about to say.
Well, in
Are
case
you
he's
sure?
there, we're just going to be prepared.
I think
Okay,
people
but if
like
he's
that.
not, we'll split it. If he's not,
All right.
we're gonna have to add a little.
Well, I'll
know
tell you
let's
what.
Just make like this, like that.
All right, go
So
ahead
tiny.
and. Yeah, you're right. We can't have any small cookies around here. I mean, you know.
This is perfect for Santa, don't you think?
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I think that is awesome. All right.
All right, that's our
So let's
first
pop
pan.
these things in the oven. We're just going to pop them in at 350 for 10 minutes. All right.
Okay.
And when we come back, we will whip up some icing for y'all. And we're going to ice these cookies, and then we're going to box them all up and take them on over to the party.
Hi, Pat.
Hello, CG.
How are you?
I'm great today.
That's good. I got the girls in the kitchen along with Stephanie. They're making those Christmas cookies
Okay.
for the party, and I thought I would stop in just to say hello. And we want to know more about the Big Brothers and Big Sisters program. Okay. I know you are the program director for the program.
Exactly.
Is that correct?
Exactly. We're a premier mentoring organization in Danville. We're located 308 Craighead Street, suite number 4. Our phone number is 434-792-3700. And what we do is have one-on-one mentoring relationships between caring adults and children ages 6 to 14.
Okay.
So that's what we do.
Oh, wow. And, everybody doesn't know this, but I am a big.
Yay!
And Pat was responsible for getting me with my big and my little.
Yes.
I'm the big and she's the little.
That's right.
I want to thank Pat for that. So when you're in the process of getting people and people say, okay, I want to be a big and getting them hooked up with the little, what's that process like?
There's an initial application process that you can do online, or you can do, we can send you the actual paperwork to do the initial, and then we have a sit-down interview. We have a Child Protective Services background check as well as a criminal background check, because certainly no one would want to send their children out with somebody who was not trustworthy. So we do all that paperwork up front, and in the interview we find out a lot about the person, what their interests are, that they're interested in getting fit, and so it may be that we would put them with a child, that they would match them with a child that was interested in being healthy and getting fit and doing it right. And so that's how we kind of make our decisions, and we only do same gender matches. We only match women with girls and men with boys.
Okay, well I can say you've done a very great job, especially with matching me with my little, because get fit, healthy. So me and my little, we ride bikes all the time on the trail.
I hear.
We enjoy it. So anyone who's thinking about becoming a big, they just need to know it's all about what the little likes to do, their interest. And for me, I was thinking, oh God, what am I going to do? But once you become a big and you are around your little, it's like a number of things to do. It doesn't take much, to be a big, but just make sure you devote your time. That's the main. That's the main
thing. Is people that are committed. We've had people that met with the little once and then they haven't seen them, and it's very disappointing for the child. And we want it to be a wonderful experience, a lifelong experience that they will remember. And you can stay with the child until they graduate from high school. That's the good thing. Wow. And then we have stories of people, going with their littles through marriage, through the birth of children, and all of that. So you're in relationship with them all that time, even though you may not be matched officially all that time. And we do have an activity sheet that gives you some idea. The parent also says the goals of what it is the children want to do in life. And so it gives you a jump off, and you know where you're going with the children.
Okay. Yeah. Sounds like a great program, Pat. And let everybody know again how they can get involved with Big Brothers Big Sisters if they're interested.
You can call any one of our match specialists, and let them know that you're interested in becoming a big sister. Our phone number again is 434-792-3700, extension 234. And we'll be glad to get you in process, or you can go online to biglittledanville.org and find the information about us there. So we'd be excited to have you, anyone in there. And we also serve Danville and Pennsylvania County. Unfortunately, individuals in South Boston, people over the North Carolina line, we cannot serve you. We would love to, but our mandate is just not in those areas yet.
Okay. Well, if you're in the area, you want to be a big, make sure you contact Pat Daniels at Big Brothers Big Sisters. And Pat, thank you again.
Thank you for having me.
And I'm going to head back over to the kitchen, and I'm going to check on those girls and Stephanie and see what they're doing with those sugar cookies.
They probably got flour everywhere.
I hope not. But they said a messy kitchen is a good kitchen.
All right, then.
That's what they say. And we're going to get those cookies, and we're going to come back and join you at the party. All right. Sound like a deal?
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Pat.
All right, who's ready to ice some cookies?
Me.
All right, that's fantastic. We have such enthusiastic helpers. Well, we have an icer and a sprinkler, and I think they've already figured all that out, but we don't have any icing yet, so we need to mix that up, okay? Their recipe is so simple. And they're going to come in here and I can't really say bake because they're not going to be baking. All right, Michelle, I'm going to let you do the honors of finishing. But they're going to come in here, so who's going to have the better cookies?
We are, because we baked our cookies.
Wow.
What are they making anyway?
Oh, well, we'll let that be a surprise.